Hey guys, Jerry here and welcome back to Civilization 5. Where we left off, we had just cleared out a barbarian camp here. We have made allies with Brussels here, so they give us a bunch of culture. And we were about to end the turn and get our city here growing. Let's just keep promoting Yucca into the same line and then see what happens once the magic rolls around. We have a lot of very damaged units here after the battle, of course, so we want to heal them up as best as we can. You need to go in here and build a camp. You need to go over here and build a pasture. And then we need to look at what we can build here. We got a settler coming in just about, one turn. So that's gonna help us a lot. We have a lot of excess happiness, so we can enjoy all that sort of thing. Temple of Artemis, 10% growth in all cities, that's always nice. Pyramids, lots of workers that we can build or get for free. There is a lot of forest that needs to be cleared out here, but I'm just fearing that too many workers will tank our economy. So I believe that let's try for Stonehenge, see if we can get a bit of faith going. It's a nice wonder. It's not fantastic, but it's pretty good. For some reason it's one that the AI tends to down prioritize a lot. Like, I've pretty much never seen them build it or actively try and get it early. But I guess it depends very much what strategy they're pursuing. So, settler. Beautiful. And you, my friend, can come over here. They want me to settle down here, but I don't want to settle down there. I want to stick with the water for now. Not as much because there's a bunch of new resources over here, there are the horses, but just because it plays with the strengths that I have already. And oddly enough, it actually agrees with me. That is a good location. Oh, not good. We are getting invaded here. At least we have the spearman here home, so we can move him around as we need. And it appears that we do need, because they are ruining our fun. You need to come over here as fast as you can. And yeah, might not have been the best idea, but we need to slow them down. Okay, come on. Shaka, you're taking too long. Finish your turn already. Okay. Bombard. Attack, finish off. Those guys are probably going to come in and attack. You need to go and settle this city as soon as you can. Then you can come over here. You can go hide in here. And then we'll see how much they manage to destroy before next turn. The other option, of course, is moving this guy up to sacrifice him in order to save the spearman. I'm almost tempted to actually do that, because I don't want to lose the spearman. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We can get him back. The trick, of course, is that they will attack, be damaged very much, and then we can use the spearman to actually get them back. Alright, so that worked better than expected. You can sit in here and heal. Colombo. Did we ever become friends with them? I have no idea how. But supposedly we did. These guys can only move 1 square toward our workers, so that's fine. We need to move these workers up to finish or fix the marble anyway, or these guys. Classical error. Okay, I guess we cleaned out all the old technologies. You got the camp done? Nice. Alright. Then you can move across here. So, with all this done here, we need to focus on something that'll help us pretty much quickly. We need to get some sort of... I actually don't know exactly what we need right now. We need money. That's the main thing. And money is gotten from trade routes. And trade routes, of course, are gotten from sending stuff between cities. Bah, mathematics. Always good one. If we can shave 1 turn off of that, that's not worth it. So let's stick with this. We have you over here. And Sweden is expanding up from down south. Stealing our land. Yeah, let's just go inside and hide here until this passes over. There's gonna be a lot of fixing to be done here. But at least we haven't really lost any units. That's my comforting joy here. So you just keep raiding and pillaging. Not very nice of you. Worker, you can come over here. And what else do we have? Not much, really. Yeah, end turn. If we could get a trade route between these guys so I can help this town grow a bit. Oh, no longer ally. It's run out already? That's sad. Really sad, actually. Alright, that's done. I believe I'm gonna take this worker here and send over to the other town immediately. Then we can have this guy repairing stuff. We lost 3 culture per turn, supposedly. Down to +10 now. It's still quite a bit of culture we're getting. If we can get the Stonehenge, we're gonna get a nice bit of faith as well. I'm surprised there hasn't been any religions settled yet. Usually the AI are really good at doing that. And of course, Shaka has to be in the way. Shaka, when the walls fell. Keep an eye on the Swedes here down south. We still need to find their capital, actually. I believe we can spare the scout to go down and have a look. You can go over here and start repairing. You can move in here. And you follow their border. Keep an eye on them. Washington expanding over here, New York and Boston both being settled very soon after each other. We got the Stonehenge. Very nice indeed. That means we can now afford to make an archer. Just so we have a bit of extra defense coming on, or going on. Repair that. You just keep guarding, really. You move over here. I believe we want the sugar. And then let's find Stockholm. Supposedly it's hiding right in here, so we should be able to see it from this hill. Cape Town, this has trade route. A lot of stuff we can found at Pantheon. That's very nice. Alright, that leaves us with a lot of choice here. God King Palace provides a lot. That's very nice, of course. But do we have anything that helps city-states? Probably not. Banana, citrus, wheat, quarries. Quarries helps us a lot. So we could get like just another +6 faith just here and another +4 over here. That's actually going to help us a lot in terms of getting faith and getting the religious stuff going. I like God King. It's a very simple one that you don't have to think about it at all. But yeah, I think that the stone circles here is gonna be the one helping us. Because we have a lot of quarries. You managed to fix that? Beautiful. And we didn't repair this one. Oh. Let's do that then. We also need to clear out this encampment down here, but I was kind of hoping that Cape Town would make a mission with it. The one up here, we're gonna take the Spearman and the Archer, sending them up there. Oh, it's gone already. No worries then. Nope. No Stockholm inside. Oh well. We'll find it soon enough. In the meantime, we can get currency. I'm just wondering if there's any specific wonders here we should be focusing on. National College is a really nice thing to get. Let's get construction, because we're running low on happiness. Terracotta army, someone's trying to get a big army going quickly. That's not very nice of them. Could it be Sweden? It could very well be Sweden, because they have a lot of archers down here all of a sudden. Okay, so we sent archer and guy down here. Let's see if we can do anything there. We're still doing well here. We can get the Artemis Temple. See if that still exists. Cape Town wants a trade route, they want silver, and they want us to defeat the barbarians. Well, we can do some of that. And they give us food, which is nice. I was just wondering, did I have... couldn't remember if I had a unit there. So, if you go up there, then you can shoot. If you go over there, then you can improve. And if you attack them there, you can damage them a bit. Over here, we want the library, I guess, because then we can get the National College going before we settle our second or third city. I do believe it was Sweden building the Terracotta army, because they have a lot of units all of a sudden. Which I'm not too comfortable about. Mainly because they're my closest neighbor. Alright. And they seem to be moving north. Not very nice at all. You guys, yeah, sure. Soften them up a bit. Representation, Golden Age, yeah, that's... hold on, patronage. I think that one's really a given when you're a CM. You just want those city-states to be as good as you can. Patronage start, of course, makes it so that we lose reputation with them slower. We're losing a bit of gold per turn at the moment. I think most of it goes to unit maintenance, so as soon as we can get a bit of income back here, then that's gonna help it. If we get the archers down here, then we can take out this camp pretty quickly. Just have the scouts here being the main attacking force. Soften them up with the archers. You're healing, of course. Yeah, looks fine. What is happening over here? They are in awe of us. What have we done? They are moved by our piety, so supposedly we are the ones producing the most faith per turn. I'm guessing that kind of makes sense with the amount of faith producing improvements we have all of a sudden. Let's wait one more turn, and you can start healing up a bit. So that means that they are now giving us a bunch of extra faith as well. Yeah, 6 faith per turn. Okay, so we're only producing 11 ourselves, which is still quite good. Should allow us to get a great profit before too long. Shaka declared war in Brussels. That's not very nice. I'm glad I didn't pledge to protect them, because I'm not sure I want this to be dragged into a war already. There we go. Camp is gone. So far so good. Borders are a bit safer. We want to get... well, we still don't have a lot of trade routes going. Getting the aqueduct, of course, is always nice, but let's get currency and get those markets up. And then I think if we manage to complete this Artemis temple here, we'll set up a trade route between these two cities and have this one help grow a bit. Okay, we did not get Artemis temple. Bastards. So we got 100 gold for that instead. Not really a lot. Cargo ship or caravan? Cargo ship or caravan? Cargo ship. Caravan. Caravan. Just because we don't have a navy to protect the ship yet. Okay, do we have any sort of city-state quest that we can easily do? Let's have a look here. Cape Town wants a trade route. We can do that eventually. Great artist, wine, and they want military units. They want tribute from Brussels. I kind of want to save Brussels, really. I'm hoping they win. But I don't want to give away any of my military units because I really don't have that many of them. So that's that. Especially with Sweden sending all these units up in my general area. Sweden is protecting Brussels, then they should attack Shaka. Surely. I like shiny things the most. And we managed to complete this one, nice. I should probably have gone for the island first, but there's a hill in the way. Now I'm wondering, I need to finish off this camp here. Attack that, get as much done as you can, and you just stand here and bust some fog. I'm wondering how high up this bit of land goes, if there's any sort of proper room for another city up here. I mean, we could put a city up here. That wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be my first choice in city location, but it wouldn't be too bad. Now, some of you might have noticed that I always always move all units one turn at a time. That has a lot to do with me not trusting the pathfinding in this game. Still not. And also because it allows me to instantly react to anything that I observe, which is not as it should be. Vancouver wants pyramids. Can we still make it? We have 8 turns to do it. Cape Town, we could protect this trade route. It would give us 3 gold, or we could get a bunch of growth over here. Cape Town would also give us become our ally if we complete the trade route to them. I think that's worth it. We sent you down there to guard the trade route. And then you can just have a look up here, see if we missed anything. I believe the extra food we'll gain from the Cape Town trade route will be the best choice for now in the trade route. I mean, getting... you want to attack Sweden. I don't like Sweden, and they would be the easiest for us to attack. Sure, give us 10 turns. Let's try. I'm still gonna see if I can finish the pyramids here, and then we'll just run a defensive war, and then say, okay, we'll be good friends with the Japanese. I'd rather be friends with the Japanese because they don't live on my doorstep. That's really my stand here. Because if they did live on my doorstep, they would want my lands. Sweden, I know, want me out of here. And they will attack me at some point, and they have a much larger army than me at the moment. So if I can get in on a 2-fronted war with them, then that's in my best interest. Granted, I still have the problem of not having a lot of military, especially since I'm building pyramids rather than units. Get over it. I'm building pyramids rather than units, which is not the best way to prepare for a war, but I reckon I can fight a defensive war. We have a great prophet. Alright, found a religion. Let's get that done. Let's have a look up here, see... Oh! There's a city-state up there. Colossus... Great person born, yeah. Okay, religion, found a religion. We need to found a religion. I normally go with this one, and the religion for this... the name for this religion will be penguin worship, as always. I like penguin worship. So founder belief, tithe. There's really no two ways about it. Tithe, +1 gold for every 4 followers, and that counts for both local and like foreign followers. So the more we can spread the religion, the more gold we'll get from it. It's just such a good, such a powerful little bit there. Now the follower belief here is something that's much more difficult for me to choose from, because there are many different that are equally good. Like for instance, I like the ability to buy a happiness building with a faith. That's something I've been using a lot. But the other option, of course, is something like feed the world, a lot of extra food in cities from shrines and temples. But I believe if we are really focusing on city-states here, then either Holy Warriors would be good, because that's going to help us with the military in the immediate now. We don't have one or instance, so the monster is not that good. Temples, gardens providing happiness, that's pretty good. But I think I'm actually gonna go for the... yeah, let's go for the pagodas here. People might disagree with me, I really don't care. I want penguin pagodas. Because being able to buy happiness with faith is so useful. Especially if you plan on making war. So founding religion just brought us to the top of the leaderboard from pretty much near the bottom. That's quite impressive. We still have a chance at the pyramids. If we're fighting a defensive war, I think we need every single troop back here. And getting that iron would be pretty good. Of course, you're clearing a marsh. You're just standing here. Maybe a little upgrade for you would be in order. And then once we get the iron, we can upgrade this guy to a swordsman as well. That's gonna boost our military strength quite a bit. It won't be enough to save us from the wrath of Sweden, but it will give us a fighting chance. Guilds. Do we have any mountains nearby any of our cities? No, we don't. So we can't really make Machu Picchu even if we wanted to. But there's of course the East India Trading Company. I believe. Let's go for optics, so we have the choice of embarking. You need to go inside the town and heal. See if we can manage to get this iron. Time is running out to build more military, but since Sweden apparently don't know that we're gonna attack them, they haven't sent up their army to wait for us. I'm guessing it's hiding behind the borders. So if we could get the pyramids, then get started on some of these military units I've heard so much about, I think that's going to be a good position to be in. How are we doing on population? We're by far not the largest. Doing rather well on the old GNP here. Manufactured goods, America is ahead of us. Shaka is scraping the bottom, really. I think his war with Brussels is costing him pretty much everything. And he doesn't seem to be making much progress here, actually. Could you heal up quite kindly? Two turns, and then we have the pyramids. Okay, now their army showing up. They no longer want to protect Brussels. Is Shaka potentially winning over there? I wouldn't know. I really don't know. One more turn and pyramids are ours. Just one turn. Hanging Gardens. That's a very nice one. Great Lighthouse. Green Lighthouse. Also a nice one. And 3, 2, 1. Pyramids are ours. So that means we have a lot of workers now for building improvements. Let's see if we can make a road between these two cities then. And then we need to get all the composite bowmen we can. Okay, you've healed up. Have a look over here and see how Brussels is doing. You can stand here and keep an eye on Sweden. How are we doing on the iron here? We got it. But we can't make swordsmen because we don't have iron working. Beautiful. That's an oversight on my part. They want to pay us for sugar and give us an embassy, but 6 gold per turn for 30 turns, that's 120 gold, that's not gonna be enough. Sorry, dude. They want to sell us horses, we don't want to sell horses. They want to buy our sugar as well, for the same deal as we just turned down. Ooh, Vancouver likes our permits, nice. And optics have been discovered. Alright. Things are looking decent enough right now. Build a road. You go there. You build a road there as well. Back here. Can you maybe try and spit out a warrior just in case? And then we'll go for iron working here. And then I believe we're gonna call this an episode here. Next time we will be fighting a war against Sweden. Denmark against Sweden. Who would have thought that? Although now I'm CM, which not really the same thing. But wars on Sweden are always a fun thing. So yeah, join me next time for that. I'm Jerry and this has been Civilization 5, Brave New World. Bye.